The following clip is from a recent interview with Jacqueline Morse, the owner and partner with AM Exclusive, a business systems dealership in New York that just completed the dealership analysis program with Prosperity Plus. Jacqueline, how would you rate the dealership analysis program?
I mean, having the dealer analysis program was the best business decision I've ever made, because our company has made a complete 360.
Really?
Or 180, whatever. Because my partner and I are on the same page. Terry, we're on the same page. Jim was able to come in, and just, look at the situation from an outsider. I think having him come in and do the analysis, it opened my partner's eyes, and, and he's on board now. And it was done in a way that wasn't like, you aren't pulling your weight, or, it's just take the emotions out. Like, it is what it is. We want to work together. How are we going to do this? And Jim gave us the groundwork, a plan that we can both follow, and we're both following it. So, whereas before I felt that my ideas weren't being listened to, Jim came in and he gave us a plan that, now we're both following. So I couldn't be happier.
What have you gained from the program?
You're giving me processes that maybe I could have found on my own, but it would have taken me a lot longer, and it's just easier having, dealing with somebody that has had experience doing these things before. Like, where we lacked is true management education, and you guys kind of brought that to us, the professionalism in that sense. We run our business, kind of just going with the flow, going with your gut, and that's great. You have to utilize that, but then sometimes you kind of need processes, and the only way that we're going to get to the next level is making everything a process, and writing everything down, and having procedures to follow, and you guys have helped us put us on that path.
Okay, so tell me why you decided to do the program.
I had such a pain point that I had to do it. I had to do it. There was in my mind was that I just felt so frustrated and so overwhelmed that there needed to be a change, and so, getting that done. You need to have a point person, though, like I was a point person. I made sure everything got done. I made sure everyone, filled out the paperwork and got everything. You can't, you have to have somebody kind of in charge to work with it. Because, again, it's like, come back to the analysis of when you're a dealership, you try to do print management with a company, you tell them, oh, you need to move this device here, you have to move that device there, and that will get you most cost effective. If they don't do it, you have no control. You could only point and show them the information. So, but in my case, I wanted it. I had a true need, and so it wasn't a problem. But I was the point person.
Did you run into any surprises along the way?
No, not really a surprise. We kind of knew the state that we were in. It was more we needed help getting out of it, and we needed to go through this so that you guys can understand our business in detail and help us get out of it. It's more, I look at it as he just helped me put everything down on paper to the situation we were at, instead of, you know how it is in your mind, but then when you put it down on paper, it just makes it, you understand it a lot better. It wasn't anything that was so surprising, but it just, I just felt more like everything's on paper. Now the emotions are out of it. Again, it comes out to taking emotions out of it, because that's our biggest problem in business too, is, you want to help everybody. You want to, you don't want to be unfair in any way, and by putting everything on paper, it allows you to be fair and to just kind of look at things and better understand them without pointing fingers.
Did your own viewpoint toward the business change in any way as a result of the analysis program?
He said, what is it? I have business owner syndrome, where it was like, the frustrations, you feel like you're kind of like a little overly critical, and you think that you're not in the situation you are. It's not necessarily you, it's more other people. And just seeing that kind of made me realize, I want to change that. I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be overly critical of people. So it's kind of like helped me step back, and because sometimes what you can do, you can't expect everyone to have the same strengths that you do. So it kind of made me think back on, okay, how can I look at other people's strengths and play to those strengths instead of just get frustrated because they can't do the same thing that I do.
How would you describe this program to other business owners?
It's an analysis of your dealership and where exactly you're at. They look at all your employees and what different roles partners are playing and spell it all out for you. And I mean, in my case, I had a problem that needed to be solved. This is why we had to do it. But you do get insights into where you stand against other dealerships, and it just allows Prosperity to get information from you and really truly understand your business to give you a recommendation as to what improvements you can make going forward to just, maximize your profits.
Well, there you go. For more information about the Dealership Analysis Program by Prosperity Plus, call 631-382-7762 or visit us online at www.prosperityplus.com.